Hi, I'm DeQuincy, and we're going to be watching the third video, 3 of 3 in a series that provides tutorial support at training lifeguards on multiple kicking styles that can be used when towing a passive victim on the surface and when both of the lifeguards' hands are being utilized to hold on to the victim, and the sole method of propulsion is going to be with the lifeguard's legs. Okay, as a trainer, what we're striving for here as the end objective is that we would love to have our lifeguards proficient in multiple kicking styles. So depending on the size of the victim, the size of the lifeguard, and the nature of the incident, the lifeguard can make a quick assessment on which type of kicking style he or she should use to get the victim to the wall or to the shoreline the most efficient way and most effective way. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to watch this video, and then we're going to come back and do a breakdown of it for the benefit of those new lifeguard instructors and in-service trainers. Here we go.
Alright, so for this kickback drill, the rescuer is going to be doing egg beater kick with the victim. Alright, and ideally you're going to have them start at the other end and go the full length. Alright, Alex, go.
Now that we've watched the video, let's go ahead and talk about what works and what can be improved upon. So this being the third in the series, which focuses on egg beater kick, the three things that I'm going to be looking at is the position of the victim on the rescue tube, just to make sure it's correct so it doesn't hamper the effectiveness of the lifeguard's kick. Alright, we'll look at also the lifeguard's kicking style and see if it's efficient, and we'll also look at the handhold, how the lifeguard is holding onto the victim. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. Now as we start here, lifeguard has the victim up on the surface, face up. Rescue tube looks pretty good. Alright, but I did notice something that will seem a little bit different once we look underwater here. And again, ideally the rescue tube should be self-supporting the victim, meaning the victim is solely supported by the rescue tube. Okay, and since this is focused more on the kick, again, good placement is going to be key so that as a trainer you can really focus on how effective is the lifeguard's kick. Alright, so let's take a look at what's going on here. And look underwater. Okay, this looks good on the surface. However, when we look underneath here, the tube is a little bit high. So the rescue tube is a little bit high because the body's dropping down. For this to be a sweet spot, we'd want the victim to be a little bit higher up in the water horizontally, so we could just slide the rescue tube down just a little bit. That would help. Okay. Again, as we continue, that would be a recommendation that I would have to start off with. Now looking at her kick, she's got a really strong kick. And the benefits of the egg beater kick are the fact that it can be done in more of a vertical position. It's a really strong kick. It stabilizes. It's much more effective than the inverted breaststroke or the flutter kick. However, a lot of people are not necessarily familiar with the egg beater kick. It provides a lot of stability. It allows, I would almost say, if necessary, the lifeguard to still effectively kick and move forward while the lifeguard is in almost a sitting position. So it's a really nice kick to do. But again, you have to practice that. Okay? And she's doing a great job at her egg beater kick here. Very happy with it. Okay? Still moving forward. Still moving forward. Again, you can see here that the tube is still a little bit high. Again, I'd probably want it dropped down to right there if we could. And then let's look at her grip. And this is what's kind of nice here. And you won't be able to see it until we actually pass and we come back up onto the surface, which is really nice to hear. We'll see her do this here. Again, good kick going on, and boom. See her hands? See her hands? Her hands are nice and relaxed. She's doing most of the holding by having her wrist in the victim's armpit, and that's doing the work. That's doing the heavy work. So her hands aren't having to really grab onto the victim, which is nice. Again, that strain of holding onto a victim with your fingertips is hard. And the fact that she's just using her wrist joint and it's stuck in the armpits of the victim, really nice work there. Really nice work. Okay, and as we move forward, we're going to take a look at all three of these kicks with the rescuer having one hand, so they're doing a toe. All right? Thanks a lot.